Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Scott Mateo Davies. I'm a flamenco guitarist. I'm doing my first ever tier list of 8 top flamenco guitarists, sort of a primer for those who are new to flamenco or just getting into it or want to know about it, beginners. And this is a top 8 list. Not necessarily the top 8, but arguably the top. So I thought I would talk about each of them, and we're sort of going to tier them. Let's jump right in. The first guitarist is Paco de Lucia, very famous guitarist, and considered by many the father of modern flamenco guitar. Every flamenco guitarist is influenced by Paco. It's impossible to be a flamenco player and not be influenced by Paco. He was born in the late 40s. I have to definitely give him an S rating. He's a god of flamenco guitar and an absolute essential. So that's Paco de Lucia. Moving on, we'll look at Tomatito. That's his artistic name, his flamenco name, Tomatito. He was born in the mid 50s and a fabulous guitarist. Well, all 8 of them are fabulous guitarists. A fabulous guitarist. Gypsies, they say gitano. Uh, from a famous family of guitarists, famous lineage. Tomatito's a great player and big influence on a lot of people. He developed a couple of the iconic techniques. I'm going to give Tomatito an A rating. He's definitely an A level guitarist. I wouldn't say he's a super influencer like Paco is. Then let's look at a personal favorite would be Vicente Amigo, who was born around 1967, and another fabulous guitarist known for a beautiful tone, poetic in his playing, in his interpretations, great composer, doing wonderful things with the rhythm, with the compás of flamenco. And like I say, probably my personal favorite of them all, I would give Vicente Amigo also an A rating, like Tomatito. Then we look at Moraíto Chico, born in the mid 50s, from again a family of guitarists, his uncle, his father, as well as his children, all guitarists. Moraíto Chico, a great accompanist, the accompanist of choice for many famous singers, and just a beautiful guitarist, a very individual sound, very unique sound. Moraíto passed a few years ago. I would give him a B rating, not quite on the level with either Vicente Amigo or Tomatito, but certainly a fabulous guitarist. And alongside him, let's talk about Antonio Rey, who's much newer, much younger guitarist, born in 1981. A fabulous technician, beautiful execution, beautiful tone, beautiful sound. A big fan of Vicente Amigo. Plays a lot like him. He's not the composer that Vicente Amigo is, but he's also not there yet. He's younger. And I would give Antonio Rey similarly a B rating. Then we look at a true immortal of flamenco would be Sabicas, who was born in 1912, who definitely was a huge influencer, a huge innovator, huge influence on all guitarists, particularly the gypsy guitarists. Gitanos particularly tend to love Sabicas. So he's definitely an S rating and immortal. And Diego del Gastor, another famous gypsy guitarist born 1908. I'm going to put him in that same class of a S guitarist, extremely influential. There's a whole cult of players. There's a whole style named after Diego del Gastor, the Morón style of guitar. He was from Morón de la Frontera, and he died in the early 70s. Extremely influential. I would give him an S rating as well. The last guitarist I'm going to look at right now is also from Morón de la Frontera, much younger, born 1981, and he's called Dani, D-A-N-I, Dani de Morón, who's a very innovative guitarist and a fabulous guitarist. Sort of the developer of a new style of playing that's still in its germination or in its infancy, and some would even call that the second school of Morón guitar. Dani, I have to give a C rating to. He's not quite there yet. He's not the huge influencer. He's a great, great player. So this is 8 guitarists that you would do well to listen to. All of them are well represented on YouTube and on Spotify. You can find them. Paco de Lucia cut many, many, many CDs. All of them are well recorded, and Sabicas, there's plenty of footage of Sabicas. There's plenty of footage of Diego del Gastor out there. So YouTube is a great place to really listen to these people and get a flavor for what they're doing. So that's it for today. I'm going to do a follow-up video in which I look at more players and kind of delve in a little more deeply to the families that they come from. They call the dynasties, dinastias. And so we'll look at that next. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this, leave me a comment. Like it, subscribe. I have written a book called Love, Magic, and the Guitar that is full of essays about everything, particularly about flamenco and about music in general, about practicing, about performing, about every aspect of guitar, but also some stories of my own life. I happen to have a copy of it here, and this is available through my website. There's a link on my YouTube page to my website. You can get the book. It's a fun read. So please, like I say, like, subscribe, be a part of this whole thing. I thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun doing this, and look for my second part 2 of this Top Guitarist. Thank you. Bye-bye.